In the world of yoga, the underlying concept of creation is that the universe is balanced on the masculine and the feminine energy, Purusha and Prakriti. The emphasis on a balanced lifestyle is not limited to finding the balance in the outside world. The external reality is always seen as a reflection of the internal reality, whether it was the physical union of man and woman or the balancing of the feminine and masculine energies within. Both are seen as a tool to experience true freedom. A couple of months ago, I got really inspired with painting. It felt like an urge, a wave of motivation combined with inspiration to paint about something that always fascinated me and brought a natural love and appreciation for the feminine. I wanted to create a whole series of paintings with different women that inspired me, but after only one painting, I kinda got caught up with life and didn't continue. Actually, I haven't painted since then. Let's start. So today, I'm going to take you with me through my process of creating art. Painting is a form of focus and relaxation. It's a form of meditation, immersing yourself into the feminine side, the creative energy, letting go of everything that isn't in front of you at that moment, being present in the right here, right now.
It started raining and the sun went behind the clouds and it immediately went cold. But what a perfect weather to actually be in this creative state of mind.
For this little video, I wanted to try something different in all the ways. So I made a post on Instagram looking for inspiration and invited women to tell me about themselves, something inspiring, something about them that they feel connected to or represented us. After going through everything, I felt drawn to paint this lovely lady. Her name is Anfisa, and she's a cacao lady. A wonderful soul, a goddess. She helps people on their path by hosting cacao ceremonies, women's circles, gatherings, and other wonderful experiences. I met her on a mind-body-spirit event here in Cyprus. She was sitting in the middle of a circle, surrounded by lots of people. The sun was setting on a warm summer evening. Everybody was drinking ceremonial cacao. And she was there with a handpan on her laps, singing in an angelic voice. It was the last thing people attended to at the end of the festival. The whole day was so magical. And Anfisa's circle was the cherry on the cake. The moment I met her, she felt so familiar, like I knew her for a very long time. Since then, I have been attending many of her circles and connecting with other wonderful women. In those women's circles, we get to speak about things we usually don't. Our feelings, our worries, our insecurities. There are no filters, just pure emotions. We all share what we feel like, and usually we all relate to one another. We discovered that in reality we all go through some same situations and life experiences. We all worry about the same things, and basically that we are not alone on this earth. Something interesting is that most of women that go to women's circles don't really connect with other women. Different stories about how most are usually friends with men rather than women. How hard it is to be friends with the feminine. And I think we should change that. We should be more supportive and loving to each other, without jealousy or competitiveness. At the end, we're all the same, just having different human experiences in different bodies. Our souls don't know each other. How wonderful would it be if all women supported every woman on earth? You know, it's funny because when I was doing the post on Instagram, I was literally relying on a 23% of a woman following. I understand why, but most women don't have women following. Isn't that funny? Why we do that? It's a weird narrative we have, and I really wish women were more supportive and following other fellow women.
One of the reasons I love painting is that your mind is clear. There are no distractions. You don't distract yourself with your thoughts. You don't think of what you're supposed to be doing or any goals or plans for the next day of the day. You're just in the now. You're just in the right now. The focus is on this, what you have in front of you, nothing else. And you're so focused, you're so much into the right now that you actually forget about time. For me, honestly, it felt as if I started painting like an hour ago, but it's been the whole day. And now it got dark. I miss this so much. I haven't painted for, 6 months now. And it honestly feels so purifying. I haven't overthought anything. I haven't stressed. I haven't talked much. So yes, that's it for today.
Today actually I'm not gonna be painting because I have a really interesting day planned. I'm going to create some really cool footage with a person that is so talented with what he does. Honestly, I've been wanting to create with him for quite a long now. So there is no painting today, but I thought to actually include what I will do today in this video. in yoga, everything has a deeper and symbolic meaning. You probably all have seen someone do the Anjali Mudra or heard the word Namaste. But do you know what they mean? The Anjali Mudra is the left hand, the divine feminine, and the right hand, the divine masculine, coming together, creating union. By the heart center, or at the midpoint of our brain hemispheres, where lies the pituitary gland, our third eye, the seat of intuition. The word Namaste in Hindu is a greeting. The light in me bows to the light in you. It symbolically represents that everyone is equal. As you bow to the light within each individual, you honor your divinity within.
While I was about to finish my yoga, the weather changed completely. From a very sunny summer day, it became a spring, rainy day. That calls for one more day of full Zen painting. Let's continue.
We are all one. So, besides the painting today, I also want to chat about the feminine and masculine energies. We have heard the terms yin and yang, Father Sky, Mother Earth, the feminine and masculine. In yoga and other holistic practices, the right side of our body is our masculine side. The divine masculine is very action-based, focused on doing rather than being. It's logic, reason, action, firmness, survival, loyalty, adventurousness, strength, and rationality. The left side is our feminine. It's the being rather than doing. It encompasses intuition, nurturing, healing, gentleness, expression, wisdom, patience, emotions, and flexibility. The feminine and masculine is not about what sex you are, because everyone has both divine feminine and divine masculine qualities, archetypes. The concept of masculine and feminine energy has been used in many different practices throughout history to describe the dualities that exist within everyone. For example, we all possess the urge to be active and get things done, masculine energy, while we also all have the ability to rest and recharge, the feminine energy. I grew up with female role models, and all my close friends were females. So for many reasons, I always admired the so many amazing characteristics women have. How they inspire, how strong and powerful they are, how every woman has her own unique beauty, how magical they are, and how possibly impossible it is for such a body to bring another soul onto this planet. To be a mother, a daughter, to be a wife, a boss, a sister, a friend. Wild wisdom keepers of the cosmic womb, fiercely intuitive warriors. The goal of the divine masculine and divine feminine isn't to overpower or cancel each other out, but rather to find harmony and union. A balance of both energies is when we feel harmonious within. Deep down, we all feel an imbalance in our lives, but most of us don't know what that is or what the solution looks like. We've been fed the belief that more equals better. Exhausting working hours and stress have become normalized. And we're stuck in our minds, disconnected from our bodies and our emotions. We're missing the connection to her, the divine feminine, the Shakti, the Yin, Gaia. When we give ourselves permission to slow down and receive, we also give permission to everyone around us to take a moment, to breathe, and simply be as well. Allowing ourselves to just be is how we find a connection to the divine feminine energy present all around us. As we become better at knowing what we need to pause, we can identify the voice of our own intuition. It's almost done. The only thing that's left is this little ingredient. It's gold. It's gold. So, whoa. So I'm gonna be trying this for the first time, and I really hope it's not gonna mess up my whole work, because that will be so sad. But no, it won't. Okay? Last bit. The divine masculine is great. This energy is what keeps us moving, achieving goals, creating careers, getting things done. The masculine energy is what brought our world to where it is right now. Just look at all the advancements we have all around the world. These two parts of us represent the internal dance of the human experience. If we are always in our masculine, we will quickly realize we lack the introspection necessary to pause and actually receive. On the other hand, if we never step out of our feminine, we might lack the structure we need to stay focused on our goals. To grow, we must learn the art of integration. In this dance between intuition and logic, left and right, emotions and reason, where life really begins. It is how we discover our own version of balance, an inner balance that will always remain protected and untouched by the chaos, a space we have intentionally created within ourselves to be our source of peace. The more we learn to exist in this open space, the more open and malleable we become as individuals. It is in this empty space where we have the ability to create anything we want. It is in this space we are able to rest, nurture, and restore ourselves. In this space, unburdened by our preferences and conditioning, we can finally just be. It's done. I finished it and it looks gorgeous. I think it's one of my favorites. I love the details I've done. I love her, she. It's exactly what I had in my mind and exactly the vision that I thought it would come out, even better with all the colors and everything. Me, myself, I'm a lot in the masculine, and most of times I'm neglecting my feminine. So it's so nice whenever I fully immerse, basically, when I fully let go of this masculinity and I just relax and let go and just be present and be creative and do this. This is the first time I'm trying to film this kind of style video. To be honest, the first day of painting, it wasn't that easy because it was distracting me a bit from painting. So I hope you like it. If you do, please share some love. Tell me what you think. I'll gladly read everything and gladly hear anything that you have to say. Any feedback or love. I hope what I said went somewhat deeper inside the heart or the mind, and I hope everyone finds the balance between the feminine and the masculine, so we all exist in balance and in harmony to who we really are. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Good night. For me. The yin and the yang, the sun and the moon, Shiva and Shakti, Ida and Pingala. The duality in our world, the balance in everything and anything.